How could you possibly know if a show's gonna go well? Bob Denver just died, what, 2 days ago?
Oh, I had no idea.
You're kidding.
No, really?
How did it happen?
It's not a laughing matter.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
That is not.
That was the taser button, I thought.
But he did, yes.
And they were talking to, they had a thing about the whole Gilligan's Island show, and they were talking to one of the CBS executives when the show was pitched, and it was like this old guy, and he said, well, when I heard the idea for the show, I thought it was a stupid idea, and you know what? I still think it's a stupid idea.
Was that just an attack on the Jews? Because isolate that.
It's his new show about Jews. They're almost human.
Oh, my God. We do have a Jewish army. Let's calm down.
When I was approached by Gilligan, I said, "Oy vey, what is this crap?"
You know I've always had that little thing about the Jews.
He's like, the executive said, I love money, and I'll just save every dime I have with my hook nose.
I'll control the weather.
That's not even close to the voice.
Brian, you've changed.
I'm going to tell you.
Wow.
Wow, Brian.
Shock jock.
A little edgy. Wow. Getting edgy.
Wow. I guess none of us are safe. Brian Regan's on the warpath.
On the prowl.
Who else do I hate?
Dennis in D.C. What's up, Dennis?
What's up, boys?
Hey, man.
Sugar Nipples.
Hi.
Hey, Ron and Fez, that taser footage sounds like the old days when you guys used to play Spin the Stunner.
Yeah, we used to play Spin the Stunner all the time.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we invented that.
Yeah, that was yours.
We
steal it.
We tased people.
Cops all over the country are ripping you off.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Sally has a good idea, actually.
Sally, a girl?
Sally always calls from Illinois. What's up, Sally?
Hi, I got an idea for a new call-in quiz. Remember douche or dressing? You could have a new one called tasing or coming. Because the screams sound kind of similar, don't they?
Listen how nervous her voice is. And tasers are coming.
What if it's both?
Whoa!
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Ding, 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 you win the big prize.
Sometimes with a chick, just as soon as she's getting off, I like to hit her in the neck with one. There we go. Then I'm in for the ride of my life.
Could be a follow-up to our game, Coming or Going.
Oh, right.
Is it dying?
That was a brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah, you take
with.
Clips from a porno movie of a girl getting off, and then you take clips from a horror movie of a girl being slaughtered, and you try to figure out if it's coming or going.
I like it.
Do we still have that?
Oh, now I get it. The horn. I'm horning somebody. It's beeping the horn, not in a car. It's the wacky horn. That's what we're ripping off. Revelation.
Do they really think that you stole that idea from them?
I don't know.
That's almost mind-boggling.
Isn't it?
It's mind-boggling.
They'd have to be older than Harpo Marx.
Yeah, right?
To take credit for that one.
We only steal from black and white people. 1-800-977-DO-US. Those faggots in Florida.
Let's say
Brian Regan sent you.
No,
don't say that.
Brian has nothing to do with that.
No, please. I'm out of this beef.
That's right.
I still haven't found out what you're angry with them for. I understand your army is calling in.
Let's
but
just
what did
say
they
started it.
It sounds nuts when you say it.
They started it.
You don't need to know
We
anything,
sound like answers
Brian.
when you say it.
Yeah.
But what did they do?
Someone with
Peacenik.
logic in this room? Stop. You don't need to know. Let's go to Rob in New York. Rob.
Just let it be said, they
Good morning,
support
Opie.
terror.
Hold on. Go ahead, Rob.
I want to say good morning to Ron and Fez, and welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
You guys have still got every ounce of your magic, man. I'm dying every time you guys open up your mouth. You know exactly what you're doing.
Come out and see all of us tomorrow night.
At B.B. King's in Times Square.
Sweet Melissa?
Yeah.
What?
Remember Sweet Melissa?
Yes.
Can you guys get her on your show someday?
I believe she's married now and wants to get rid of the character, or at least she's engaged.
Oh, no.
And the character's not so funny to the fiance.
But don't worry, Earl's in charge, so he's going to come up with new concepts and new characters for the Ron and Fez show, right?
Sweet Earl is one of them.
Somebody has to wake him up.
Sweet Earl.
He's in a depression.
I thought Sweet Melissa was a song request he's already putting in.
Yeah.
If only. We play all the hits.
Who is Sweet Melissa?
A young lady that used to stop by the show.
Very hot voice.
They had me and Voss went up to one of their parties one time. It was I actually got blown in the stairwell at NEW. It was the hottest.
You're welcome.
Yeah, he's here now. Fezzi always wants to take care of the guests.
We would
You're
go
a VIP.
We would go to parties, or we'd go to Caroline's or anywhere else in the city, and then come back to the studio, and you guys would be in there, and the parties you were holding were like you went to a club.
Some of the best in New York.
Unbelievable. The girls, the booze,
right?
Drugs, Earl.
Yeah.
Fantastic parties you guys used to have. I'm looking forward to having some of those here.
Earl would play piano in the corner. And
yeah.
Did you guys have snack chips?
Yeah, we did.
Plenty.
Really?
All you can eat.
Sometimes, sure.
That puts it over the top.
I can't see Earl. Is he laughing?
A rim job and some sun chips.
By the way, the stairwell thing. How do you invite someone into a stairwell?
Dude, it's so awkward. But
how do you? I just don't know.
The bathroom was full.
Getting out is the hard part.
What do they think is going to be happening? Hey, I was wondering if you might want to step into the stairwell.
A stairwell is the Ritz-Carlton compared to some of the places Jimmy has taken some of these girls. What about the bathroom stall?
Oh, like when there's a girl in there and she's holding on to the actual flushing area and you're fucking her and Opie's going, "Where's Norton?" on the air.
Yeah, you're hearing the radio. Yeah, where's Norton? He's banging a girl in the bathroom.
I used to smoke back then, so you say, "Let's go have a cigarette," or "I'm going to go have a cigarette," and then when they're there and you're smoking.
It's a famous stairwell, too. A lot of people autograph the wall.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You're
it was called
smoking.
Club Stinky for a
while. What is she thinking as she's laid across the toilet with you mounting her, thinking, "I'm with a famous comic. Yes. I can't believe it."
I'll tell you what she's thinking. Thank God I don't have to look at his face. She's staring down at the bowl.
No, Jimmy.
Have you seen this picture of Pat Battle?
I absolutely have. One of our listeners.
What's this all about?
One of our listeners found Pat Battle walking around somewhere, maybe at an appearance. I'm not sure how he found her, but she took a picture with the guy, and she's pointing at the wow sticker and kind of making a face. Face.
Now, she's making a face like she's a good sport, like she knows all about it.
Yeah.
Kind of is.
You know someone's emailed her. They had to. People are talking about you all over the place.
I saw her, one of her newscasts. I was flipping around the channels and stopped on the news. I didn't know, though. I kind of was half paying attention. And the male anchor said who he was, and she goes, "And I'm Pat Battle." And my head spun around like, oh, we nailed someone else. Like I thought it was somebody getting screwed up by one of our listeners with the Army or something, but no, it was just Pat Battle saying her name. But we love Pat Battle, and for some reason her name, Pat Battle, has taken off, and now people are using it like the O&A Army. They'll call Lex and Terry right now and try to get on the air just so they could go, "You're a pussy because you're backing out of having a Pat Battle with Opie and Anthony." Getting Pat Battle's name in and taunting them.
It's just the most unfeminine, awful name anybody could have.
Battle.
Yeah.
Steve is coming in to explain the Pat Battle picture that's up on FoundryMusic.com.
Well, when will Steve get in here? Oh, look out. Whoa! There he comes. Steve's got a new hybrid car. He bought a hybrid car that saves so much gas, and it's so small and uses such a little amount of gas that he flies around here in the studio in it.
Sounds like he's looking for a parking space.
Enough, just to park. Set it down, Steve.
Oh, there's one.
One atom of hydrogen.
There you go. That's all it took.
Hey, exactly.
What's up, Steve?
Yeah, the guy's name was.
It's like old time radio in here, Brian.
the Jetsons.
Do we have
Opie
a
and
squeaky
Anthony.
door hinge? And I need some half coconuts because a horse is going to come.
You get that big metal thing to make the lightning.
It's kind of like when the Flintstones met the Jetsons. You're right.
Yeah.
Opie and Anthony meet the Jetsons. Go ahead there, Steve.
The picture was from a guy named Joe who saw her doing a live shot sometime in Jersey, and apparently, he's not the first guy that's contacted me about exactly. Well, you just asked. That's why I'm telling you. Apparently, she doesn't get it, but she's not really upset by it.
Enough.
She doesn't get it.
No one gets it.
Exactly.
It's just my name.
She wasn't, she was sort of like, all right, great, fine, next.
It's the one bit we do that absolutely no one gets.
Right.
I want to try something.
Yeah.
Oh,
you need something.
Yeah.
You need a beverage. I like the hand signal.
Where's Bill the intern? He's
Why
my favorite.
isn't...
Yeah.
So you're strangling a child.
Bye, Steve.
I didn't think he was going to get it started that time.
It always does that, but it's a hybrid. It's got to start.
If that goes down, wow, we're on trouble.
It saves
Sounded
so
like a
much
taser.
trouble. That's my did a little bit. That's my daughter's boyfriend. What is this about? Elizabeth.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah.
Hi. How you doing?
All right.
Hey, listen, now that was Joe. That's my daughter's boyfriend. It was outside of Fort Monmouth when they were closing Fort Monmouth down.
Yes.
And he said she was really nice about the whole thing. And, you know, I don't know if she didn't get it or she did get it, but he said she was just very, very nice.
All right.
Thank you for adding nothing.
Hey, you guys, you want to go to a hater? Let's see what the hater's all about. Jim in L.A., what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I have a question. Hey, how about you two fat guys that claim to be comedians over there?
Yeah.
Not Jim Norton. It's called Ron and Fez.
Yeah.
You guys claim to be, I'm trying to think, it's funny.
Yeah.
Am I right? You guys sound like absolute hacks. You're bringing the show down. You're nothing for XM radio.
Thank you very much.
Wow. You picked the wrong
Thank you.
day to try that gag.
Yeah.
These guys have been killing all morning.
Is that Dave from Ocala?
Yeah.
He got through.
Damn you. Damn you.
The whole show, I've been sitting here thinking, thank God I don't have to work hard today.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. Jesus Christ.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Goodbye, everybody.
See?
Goodbye.
You pull that gag when they're having a bad show.
And that'll happen soon enough.
And can I say the most
There'll be
hurtful
plenty
part
of time to hate.
is when you have to say the fat guy's not Jim Norton.
Well, first of all, Opie and Anthony are the only thin guys who work in radio. That's the problem.
Fucking bodies on these guys.
And that took,
Unbelievable. Am I right or wrong?
that took 2 years of unemployment,
Oh, it's not.
anxiety.
You've always had a good body, though, and Opie's always had that little thing, but that V thing he's got going on is fucking nice, man.
Comfortable. I'm uncomfortable.
Right there from the ribs, right down above the pubic region.
I want to thank Slim Fast for that.
Me too.
Let's say
Is that stairwell material?
You know, let's go to Tampa. Walt, what's up?
Not much. I just wanted to say welcome to Ron and Fez.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Walt.
On 95 Wine F days.
Oh, thank you very much.
What a swing from the last call.
Yeah, things change. Things turn around. Thank you very much.
I felt like we all need a little pick-me-up.
I'm feeling good about myself again.
You should. You should feel good about yourself.
I'm going to lose weight and get in shape now.
One of the many secrets of radio, you feel bad about yourself, there's always one guy waiting to say how great you are.
Well, yeah, one of the things that we always do is when somebody's really hating on you, you let that person go a long time until everybody else calls to defend you. First of all, you do the best show ever. Thank you very much. Well, you got us through 9/11, so thank you for that.
That guy is just an asshole that called up.
There's no other career that you could have where
It's an old radio trick.
Yeah, and then people will always, when my father was dying, I felt like I was at the end of my rope there. I couldn't do anything about it, but I would tune in your show every day. There would always be something that would keep me going. No other job has that. You know what I mean? And
when I looked out the window and saw you with that jackhammer, it just kept me going somehow.
But before they compliment you, they depress you. There's so many times that I lost my baby and thought I was at the end of the rope.
And while we were primering over, the light blew in that other room.
Yeah, and then you have to say thank you at the end. You know,
right.
Yeah, and then we buried our entire family. But we got a kick out of your show. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Always, especially in the music radio, people want to call up and request songs for the dead.
Sure.
That is the most depressing thing you're trying to do. Remember at AAF, trying to do a high-energy rock show?
What was the famous
one?
one?
And people would be like, dude, my father died yesterday, and I'm just really depressed. Thanks a lot. You know, I feel bad for you and all, but Jesus, how are we supposed to do a show?
Yeah, it always comes back to there's terrible problems, but if you can just get on some Ozzy, Mom, I'm coming home. It's always Mom, I'm coming home. This is a big one for them, you know. And you're like, I'm trying to make it through a show here.
Tickets will really cover a loss.
There was...
yeah, that's true.
We did do that show in Tampa, and we would get really red callers that would, be calling in from the middle of the state. And this one day, this guy calls in.
The Indians, communists?
No, redneck.
Oh, okay.
As redneck
I don't understand the reference.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much the people that you see that are homeless right now on TV. They could all move over there and do well for themselves within a week. You could
Yeah.
take over. Just some of the dumbest white people in the country. But in a nice way. They would love the rock stations. So this guy calls up and he's like saying to my partner at the time, we love you guys, we keep rocking. Because we would be playing rock music too, you know. And we just had a little baby and we named him Diaz. You know what I mean? It's like a Spanish name you're giving it to a little white kid. And so he's like, hey, please don't do that. And so I'm really uncomfortable having a kid named after me. Well, the following day, or 2 days later, we get a call. Diaz is in trouble.
Now you're involved.
Now we're involved.
Like the godparents.
His little kidneys aren't working. He just can't seem to flush himself. And, you know, my partner's just completely freaked out. And then it would always end to, so if you could get Freebird on, you know what I mean? We'll just keep him. He's a rocker. He's going to rock through this.
Little rocker.
The following day, you know, of course, at 8:17 this morning, baby Diaz was taken from us. And, you know, he's in tears at this point. Now, somebody he's never met, he's lost his little namesake. And he's going, are you behind us, man? Are you? No, I'm going, no. This is. I wish I would have thought of an idea like this, but your namesake is dead. 2 days later, we gave away his heart, brain, and skin tissue, so other babies, it just would never end. The funeral will be at 3:15 if you guys can get out there. And maybe if you can get us some of them David Lee Roth tickets, it might take our mind off it.
In lieu of flowers.
They always think backstage is going to solve any problem that they have.
Oh, man.
2 weeks they put this poor guy through this.
Wow, man. That is
baby. And you knew the baby was doomed before anything went wrong.
First of all, I consider the baby lucky to die in that family. that was the blessing. Could have went on.
This is a good place to take a break. Brian Regan in studio. He's playing Caroline's all this weekend. Tickets, I'm sure, are pretty much sold out. If not, you can call 212-757-4100 for Brian Regan tickets, starting tonight all the way through Sunday. Lots and lots of shows that Brian's doing.
Doing 6.
Whatever that adds up to.
Every show will be different.
We're going to be going to one of the shows tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Definitely after the Ron and Fez
Going
thing.
after the
Ron and
Ron and
Fez
Fez
in
thing.
studio. They're starting up on 202 Monday morning.
And tomorrow night, you can say it's at Baby King's where you have a free beer. Welcome back.
Nice.
Party.
And we'll
We're
be
there.
at that as well. Earl, take us out of here, will you?
It's the O&A FU line. Call 1.